Look, man. So here's the thing. Yo.
Yerrrrrr.
Welcome back to another episode of the So Here's the Thing podcast, episode 109. I am your boy, Young Stiz.
Yo, it's two. What's good?
To the far left, I got my boy, Two. Today, we got a special guest in the building today.
Yes, sir.
Some of y'all may know him off the face, but let me just run down some accolades from my following. We got actor, marketing extraordinaire, promoter attacker. I don't know.
Depending on how you view it.
Yeah, depending on which way you at it. We got advocate, social advocate, political advocate, I guess. We got my man, Brooklyn native, or Brooklyn representative, Ace General in the building.
Yes, sir. What's up? Yeah, what's good, guys?
What's
up,
the word,
fellas?
man? Thank you for gracing us with your presence today.
Thank you for having me.
So Here's the Thing podcast. You know how we do. Just a mental health check around the board. How everybody doing?
Good.
Another day, man. Another weekend. We here.
Yeah, another 24 on the clock.
Okay, yeah, you're a busy man these days. I've been seeing. I tapped in because you and my man H. Dior. I know him as Quan, but
yes,
it's one of my closest friends. He actually sent the plug for this whole setup, and I appreciate him for that.
Yes, shout out to Ace DR. That's my guy for sure.
He moving around the town the last couple years. Been working, but now I see like he on tour right now with my other mans, my son Papa.
Yes,
they on
Papa
tour.
The Dawn.
Yeah, a lot of Crip shit. But
that's my guys, man.
Those are guys, man. Brooklyn shit. So I again appreciate you for pulling up on my ends, making that happen. Brooklyn support Brooklyn, you know.
Facts.
Real quick, we're just gonna make this a quick one. Just cause some scenario question situations. Then we're gonna get into what you got going on and shit.
Say no more.
And then I got some questions from. I just got one question. I ain't even gonna worry.
Let's do it.
Do back in the day.
Let's do it.
Y'all watch Ozark?
Ozark.
Yeah.
I kind of got into it a little. That's what that. Damn, I'm gonna call him the white guy. There's mad white actors, but I know kind of like the first season, and I stopped watching it.
Yeah,
Right,
I don't think I made it past season 2.
So it's perfect. Back a couple way back when the shit was going on, you had posed a question regarding the first episode, more or less, right? And I'm gonna ask you again because I want to see if your answer changed. But the answer was, if your wife is cheating on you and the big homie comes down and he catches her and he already kills the person she cheating on you with and poses you the question like, yo, I already got rid of son. What you want me to do with shorty? What you gonna do?
Oh, you talking to me or him?
Both.
I think it don't matter. I could go first, but I don't know. I don't remember what my answer was.
She had to go.
That's what I said?
Yeah.
See, I've grown.
That's what I want to know.
I've grown in the last 4 years.
I was about to say, he ain't even have to kill the dude, to be honest. I'm not even going to put my big homie or nothing to jeopardize. So other people's actions aren't going to change my action. You feel me? She would just open my eyes that I can't fuck with her. That's it. I don't want my big homie going to jail over some nigga that's fucking my wife.
These niggas is cartel, they don't care about jail.
Oh, I mean, if he going to do it anyway, but
Well, no, he did that without you even knowing.
Okay.
Like,
and it's the wife now.
He called you to ask, like, yo.
Now I need to. Did she see him die? Did she see the guy die?
Yeah, he threw him out
the roof.
He threw him off the roof.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
like,
she saw that.
She saw that.
Yeah, now let her live. I need her to remember that.
See,
for the rest
that's
of her
what.
life.
See, before I said take her out, but then like rewatching the show, I just rewatched the show. That's why I brought it back up. But rewatching the show, like how it ended, type shit, I'm like, nah, I think I oughta let her live because I need her to see, like, yo, this shit could get real.
Yeah, yeah.
I think for me, it's more of I think I've grown over the years because, again, like you said, back then, I guess I was like, yo, she gotta go.
Yeah.
We
all said that. We all
right
said
behind him. But as I'm getting older and, in more relationships, deeper relationships, like just growing as a human, I'm realizing like that's a hard decision. That's your wife. You chose to marry this woman. You expected to spend the rest of your life with her. Regardless of what she did, I don't think you want to see her lose her life. So I don't think I would want to see her lose her life. Maybe.
I mean, from a petty standpoint, I'm with let her live, because I need her to see the consequences of cheating with the type of nigga I am.
I think it depends on who she cheat with too, though.
Well, it don't matter. He got thrown off the roof. Remember, so
It don't matter.
It don't matter who
he gone.
with.
He gone. But the fact that she saw it, I'm cool with that. Live with that.
Yeah.
Live with that.
Now, would you stay with her though?
No, hell no. Live with that though. You know how mine gonna be racing? She might think she's next every day for the rest of her life.
I wouldn't stay either. I think that'd be my thing.
Yeah, I'm out.
Because here's my thing:
out.
if you're not gonna stay, then why not just toss her?
Because
I need her to live. I need her to live in that. Stewing that.
Yeah, stewing that. And I'm a boss up. The reason I'm not staying is, yo, man, people got to start learning. When people cross you in one way, they're just gonna find another way to cross you. Once I can't trust you to that extent, like shit happens. So, you know, we can have a conversation where it's like...
It's funny you said that, not to cut you off. The whole example he gave was he had a business and somebody stole $5 out of the business to get medication or something for the daughter, and he had to fire her. And his reasoning was, I don't care that she stole just $5.
Mm-hmm.
If she stole from me before, she could steal from me again.
That's it.
So that was a lesson he was teaching, more or less, by calling the guy and asking, because he threw her off the roof.
Yeah, you can't trust her. I couldn't trust you to be faithful. I can't trust you with my life. I can't trust you with my money. There's no reason to be here. You feel me?
So that was more or less
I don't know, maybe I'm crazy, but I feel like if I'm not gonna stay or attempt to try and figure this out, hit the pavement.
Oh, so you gonna kill her if you
if I'm at a point where I'm like, yo, I can't do this, I can't trust you, I don't want to be with you, like, I need you to learn this lesson and I need you to feel this if I plan on staying, because I need you to understand how serious this is. If I ain't staying, shorty, listen, hit the pavement. Make sure my kids is good, you know, tell a homie, make sure my kids is good, but she hit the pavement with homie.
Yeah, I ain't see the end of the show, but there's another question that comes up. So one of the characters that he was cool with, we gonna get off Ozark in a second. This is more like a moral question I'm gonna ask. So one of the characters that he got cool with, Ruth, the girl, you know, her family in the situation kept putting him in situations. The uncles almost like fucked the whole organization up. The whole operation was on edge every time because she was involved. She was strung out, drugged up, whatever the case may be. At the end, she ends up killing one of the cartel boss's nephews, and it put her in a. It ain't put her in a situation, but it propelled the business in a whole different stratosphere, and people from Mexico had to come over. Long story short, though, if you're that's your right hand man. That's one of your right hand mans.
Yeah.
If in a different world he killed somebody that you know potentially could cause havoc if they ever found out, and we move around business or whatever, and on that type of level, the cartel type of shit, they come to you and say, hey, I'll spare you now if you tell me who did it. But if I found out that you knew who did it the whole time, I'm gonna kill both of y'all. Would you give them up?
No. Wait, hold, let me. I didn't see the movie. That's a yes and no question now. When he killed the cartel person, was it one of those things where I personally was like, yo, stay away from those people, don't mix with those? If I kept giving those type of and he still went and did his thing and got into bad dealings,
he did it emotionally. He did it because the cartel nephew killed her brother.
Oh, he had a reason. Oh, no, yeah, I ain't.
So he killed her emotionally, but
I'm a ride with him.
He also knows what type of.
I'm a ride with him though. If they did something to him, I'm a ride with him. I'm gonna just take that out. Yeah, I'm not putting it on him.
No. That's not the question. If the question is, would you give him up?
Nah. If he had a reason, nah, I'm not giving him up.
So they saying if you don't give him up,
we're gonna have to be in that double casket.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna have to be. If he has a reason, I'm not giving him up.
Yeah, I'm 100% on his side.
If he has a reason, if they killed his brother,
really?
I'm gonna be honest with you. At that moment, I might have to just try to kill the cartel too, because I know it's coming. So while they talking to me, I might have to let one go.
Yeah. See, that's where I'll be. I'll be like, yo,
we gotta ride out now.
No more defense.
Yeah.
Like, we gotta go on offense.
No, agree. But what I'm saying is, I agree with him in the sense of like, if my, it's not like he just did it just being wild. Like he had a reason.
A brother, like I can't.
He got a reason to be emotional.
Yeah.
So in an emotion, granted, he made an emotional decision.
Right.
That's fine. But he had a reason to be emotional. Did whatever he did. It is what it is now. I'm not gonna give him up because
we still gonna have an inner jokes like, yo nigga, you know you just killed us, right? Like, you know, food on you for the week, bro. Like,
oh yeah, because you just made the next month crazy.
Very hard, bro.
Right. Cause
so
that's the crazy. That was the crazy part. Like the big boss, he just knew his nephew died. He didn't care. It was the mother of his sister, his nephew's mother.
Yeah.
She that's her kid.
Yeah.
So she like, nigga, I'm gonna find out. And she kept putting two and two together. She set her brother up behind that shit. So now you see the type of time she on. She set her own brother up about her kid. We know at some point if she figure this shit out, it's coming back. I think to your point, I'm going on the offense.
Offense, yeah, take it out.
Cause now like the work is being worked, shit is going. The money is laundering. The money coming. And we set ourselves up to just disappear out of this whole organization altogether.
Yeah.
Like we set the businesses up and moved on. But because they know where I'm at, or they know my involvement, I still had to take them out off rip.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to
off rip. Yeah. He got a reason, a valid reason. Yeah, that's we riding out.
What's something y'all took for granted when y'all was younger that y'all realizing now like it's definitely a thing y'all should have paid more attention to?
Being young,
like
being in the moment. Yeah, man, I wanted to be adult and chase. This ain't it, man. I wish I played in the park more and chilled and hang out with my boys more. I was on different timing since a youngin'. I wish I enjoyed the moment.
Youth.
Yep.
What about you two?
I don't know. I think it's one of those things where I think one thing I took for granted was friendships, to be honest.
Oh yeah.
And I say that me personally because we talk about this all the time. Like me and you vastly different, like in how we handle friendships with people.
Yeah.
Like you got like a lot of ties and bonds to a lot of people we grew up with.
Yeah.
Where I don't even want to see half these motherfuckers. Like I don't get close to people like that.
Right.
There's very few people from the like back in the day that we still like. I'm talking about conjointly. We still tight with. A lot of them I'm still cool with, basically through you.
Yeah.
And I think I'm not knocking it because that's just my personality. It's who I am. But I think like had I thought about it differently, I would have maintained some more of those friendships. Because now we at that age, like we in our mid-30s, so now we in the stage where it's like, damn, if I was still cool with this person might be connected over here, or cool with that person over there.
Yeah.
I'm very limited in the people I could call for certain things.
I want to agree with you on that. I'm the same way. I don't have too much childhood friends because, like I said, I didn't take time in being young, and then I realized like those people, you know how they say your day ones and stuff, sometimes that falls off, but those be your base of connections and network now. Like if you need this person ended up being a teacher, this person ended up being a doctor, this person ended up being a police officer, this person ended up owning a studio, can my boy come through, and you feel me? So when you have that childhood bond, you could really grow faster than when it's like people you're just not trying to introduce yourself to at this age, because they got their peoples that they looking out for already, or that they connect with. So you're kind of always the outsider when you're trying to get things bubbling now. So I agree with that.
Absolutely.
That's a good point.
More to that point, I'm gonna answer in a second, but more to that point, it's reliability too, because now everything in this world that we've come to realize is just credit. And the fact of the matter is, people that you grew up with, time is the credit. So they could be snaky.
Yeah, of course.
Everybody got that potential. So they could be snaky in some points, but the credit of me knowing you since Sandbox allows the opportunity for a situation to occur, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, to your point, like we got friends from like 143 days where it's like you could connect with them, elementary days where we could connect and shit, and they may give me the look because oh, nah, I know him from, you know what I'm saying? Like,
that's a fact.
so that's the credit line there. But then when you get older, you realize how important and valuable that credit line could be. For me, I would say the opportunity is something that I took for granted. Just situations that we've been in. Like, I went to performing arts high school, right? I went to a performing arts, what was that, junior high, elementary?
What?
143.
Before?
Yeah.
Junior high.
So I went to a performing arts junior high and high school, and it opened my eyes to a whole different world.
Yeah.
Stage plays.
Yeah.
And not just in front of the camera or in front of the stage, but behind the scenes. Stage hands, prop designs, costume designs, lighting op, board op, music op, all of these things. And those is opportunities, me wanting to be outside or me wanting to be with the in crowd or the cool crowd, that I pissed off potentially a lucrative revenue stream.
Yeah.
And situations of us and the community that we come from, black people, being young black men specifically, we don't, that credit line that I spoke about earlier is already coming from a negative standpoint. Because we got that credit line, or we got the know-all or know-how, but because of the ethnicity of who we are or the hood that we come from, we don't get necessarily that same shot.
Yeah, that's a fact.
So like, pissing off that opportunity is something that I was like, damn.
You think back on it like, yeah, I should have took it a little more serious.
Yeah, because now if me and like a guy's going for a job, let's say a non-black person, I don't want to specify white, but a non-black person going for a job, he just came out of college, but he rubbing shoulders with the person that's doing the casting.
Yeah.
He gonna more likely get the shot than the nigga that's coming in with accolades.
Yeah.
Like, no, I did this for 20 years. Nah, but that's my frat brother.
Yeah, that's your frat. Yeah, it's over.
So it's like, those opportunities that I wish I had capitalized more when I was younger, or played a different, like just played it a little different.
Yeah.
And then to your point, like outside, wish I was outside a little less. Cause like, all the cool niggas that was cool outside are the dumbest niggas I know right now.
Facts.
Niggas is fighting. I gotta tell you what my homeboy said yesterday too, but niggas is fighting for dirt jobs now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a little bit of a balance.
Yeah.
You got to play the block, but know when to
come inside.
Yeah, call the deuces.
I think that was one of our, I'm not gonna say my biggest mistakes, but that was an issue I had to overcome. I spent a long time outside at young, but I spent a long time outside at young. But see, I had reasons to be outside. Like, you know, like I growing up situation was a little different. Like I had to fend for self a lot younger than a lot of our friend group. Yeah. So it was one of those things where it was like, while other people was out like building those bonds and doing shit like that, like I was outside trying to get it because I had to. It wasn't no like, not granted, it wasn't like
make rent at 16. Type shit.
Like it was like I had to figure things out. And I think because I was isolated in that, it made me isolated in like just like I said, my bonds with people. Because it's like, if you wasn't on the type of time I was on, I wasn't trying to hear you be close, be cool. I was already like, yo, I already got my friends. like these my friends. That's it. And anybody else, if you was on you outside doing your thing, cool, respect. But I gotta get to what I gotta get to.
Respect that 100%.
You know what I want to ask you, Ace?
Yep.
How do you traverse the type of business you in, right? When you moving around, you got clients, you got all of these opportunities and positions you be involved in. You outside for the most part. Like, you were the definition of outside. You outside. Your main revenue stream is outside.
Yes.
You gotta be foot to the ground, in front of people,
in the field. Yeah.
How do you move people trying to take an opportunity from you, not take an opportunity, but use you as an opportunity versus a genuine connection?
I'll say I want to say a few things. People using you for opportunity might still be genuine, because life becomes transactional. Everybody got something they needs to handle. You feel me?
Absolutely.
So I don't want to, because some people take it as offense when, like, somebody hits you up for a certain thing, like, oh, yo, they only doing this because they saw that I posted this. Yeah, bro, but that's why you posted it. So people could hit you up for that reason.
Right.
You feel me? Oh, yeah, but that's my man's for so long. Why he wait till da-da-da's on the stage to want to go do that? Yeah, because he done did this for 10 years, bro. Like, so now he see you're taking it serious. He still got a good following. Put him on. You feel me? Not saying that's the nigga that you give the flowers to when your shit blow up, because he wasn't there in the beginning. But at the same time, I don't take that as a snaky way. Like I got people. My boy could tell you. I used to hit up like, yo, I'm doing this promote marketing thing. I'm about to have artists everywhere. I ain't paying you no money, Ace. That ass. Well, tell me straight up. No, fuck that. And now they all spin the block. And guess what? When the price was that price, one thing I stand on, my price is my price now. So now you could have paid 3. Now you're paying 15. You feel me? Or you paying, and if you still not with it, by the time you get with it, you're gonna be paying 5 bands. Ain't no coming down. I'm cool with a no.
Yeah.
It's just as long as when it comes around, it's both beneficial to both of us. I'm cool with that.
I saw you post a video the other day talking about like giving a breakdown of the payment structure situation. Like, yo, I'm really cutting you slack.
Yeah. Oh yeah. If I tell somebody like, yo, I'll promote your brand or this and that for $300 in a month, bro, that's like, to me, I should get that cash up in a second.
Yeah.
Because if you do marketing on your own in any way, you know you're spending more than that. And if you just watch my page and see what I do, you know I'm worth it. So me saying that is like, all right, you got something there. So I'm just going to push it up a little bit for you. And it's going to take off. But it's not going to be free. That $300 might just go to fucking a bottle of Henny that night. But it's just in my mind, I can't do that for free, bro. Because I got to work 30 days for you for that month. Promoting you, pushing your brand, tagging you and things. We take this podcast, for example. Y'all give me $300, you know, whatever, however. And now I got to bring artists here. I got to sit my clients here. I got to drive from Far Rockaway to here with some of my clients because they're not going to want to come by themselves. Right. All that shit costs within the month. Right. And all you paid was $300.
$10 a day.
And people don't even appreciate that.
They don't. No, and they're appreciating it now when they surpass you and go to others and realize those people are charging 10 bands.
I was gonna say they probably appreciate the discount when they realize they gotta go do it on their own type shit.
And they start seeing how much money it costs. Oh damn, yo Ace, see, just last night it happened. I had this one artist, and I don't lie about nothing, so she know I'm gonna be talking about her. I'm not gonna say her name though. But pretty much I had hit her to do an event because I usually like put all the clients I work with or just people that's just trying to do their things. If I get like a booking on a date, I'll just put everybody on that date for free. You feel me? Like no cost. So I was like, yo, here, I'm gonna make you a flight. She was like, she wants to get paid $150. I'm like, yo, they're not paying me. They just told me to bring some artists out. I was just trying to look out for you, but I respect it. I'm never gonna knock your pricing.
Right.
But once you tell me your price, now you out the loop because these clubs don't want to pay y'all. I could get you a free look where you don't got to pay me either, but they don't want to pay y'all.
Yeah.
So now there's a big event yesterday.
So.
She hits me like, yo, let me do this one. I'm like, yo, they don't want to pay you. She's like, nah, I'll do it for free. I'm like, yo, but you fucked that up because you said you wanted to be paid. I already picked the free artist. You get what I'm saying? And then that's when people start seeing they like you gotta know who you're dealing with and work things out. You feel me? Like even with this approach, like there's some people that I ain't gonna lie, let's plan something out. But his approach was different. I'm like, yo, you know what? I want to do it. I just gotta map out my driver, map out my day. That's the only reason it was a little hold up on my end, because like my timing has to be precise.
Understand? I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't even the type to do what I did. It's Quan.
I respected it. You know what I mean? And that's the genuine thing that I'm talking about, because even on the sit down, you know what I said? Like, you know, somebody wants to come here, we're gonna set that up and moving forward. It's a good look.
It's a relationship too, though. It's a relationship at the end of the day. That we could foster on our own and then create that whole situation.
100%. I got people that's in my, and I say that to say because I got people on the flip side that's in my position that would try to like, and I don't want to go all the way over there for this podcast. It's 9:30. But nigga, this might be the episode that gets me 1 million views. True. Y'all took y'all time out. Y'all got your whole setup. This shit look nice. Why not sit here? What's the difference between this and a known podcast? It's just not known yet, as known. Let's just say.
Yeah. Listen, we appreciate
that shit could change tomorrow.
Facts.
And then guess what? Once it blow up, I need that for yo, bro. I might need to come back on that podcast. Y'all getting some views. You know what I mean?
And that's what I'm saying. Like, to spin off the previous question, I do want to ask you this. This industry is interesting. It's interesting. It's a lot of personality, a lot of egos. Me and Stiz joke all the time, like, yo, we joke that we might be a little too like. Not I won't say real, but just like, cause we not with all the back and forth, all of the going, like doing all the weird shit.
Yeah,
that
it's a lot.
It's a lot of this internet shit that people do. Like I'm not gonna do none of that. Like I be seeing people go back and forth online. They talking, they niggas are screaming in their phones at each other.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, cause that could never be me. Now, granted, those people who are doing it, and I can admit this, are probably getting more attention, more views, more clicks, more likes than what we got going on. But I feel like the integrity for me is like, yo, when it's our time, and we gonna get there off what we do and not feeding into that. But my question to you more is, how do you navigate staying like true to yourself and true to where you come from, dealing with a lot of these people who pretending?
You feel the realness, bro. You know when it's more real niggas in the room, bro. I'll be in a room with 1,000 people and know it's only 6 real niggas in here. Like you feel it. The energy can't be duplicated. I don't know. It's hard to explain, and you won't jeopardize that for nothing. I seen something with what's this guy name? That's always yelling, NBA sportscaster, black guy. What's it? Stephen A.
Stephen A.
He said something about.
So not knowing who Stephen A. is.
My fault. Yeah. He said something about. No, I'm really bad with names though, so it wouldn't have. He said something about somebody that I guess went to a Trump rally that was performed, and he's like, yo, y'all acting like y'all paying his bills. I will do anything for some money. I just turned it off right there. Because people will put morals, principles, anything over money.
Facts.
And he legit said that on camera. Like, I don't care what y'all say. I need my bills paid. So that means whatever Massa say. And I'm not even talking Trump or not. I don't get into politics. I'm just saying at that moment, it's like, nah, he couldn't be my business partner. And not saying he cares. He's established in life. But I wouldn't. That goes down to that trust value. Because that means we'll be building something and they offer you a little check on the side.
And you out.
Deuces.
You out, yeah.
You feel me? And he's saying it. But guess what? His business partners, people will see him say that. They'll be like, yeah. Then when it happens to them, like, I can't believe he did this.
What about, I'm down with that. I agree. I receive it. I accept it. But what if the bills that he gotta pay requires that type of devotion? Like he gotta feed, I don't know his pockets. I'm just saying, like, a type of person that does or moves on that type of time gotta feed multiple families, so they can't afford to lose a bag at any point.
I mean, I would figure out ways to make, and I'm not saying because the Trump thing, I don't want it to seem like, okay, they supported Trump. I'm not saying that. You know what I mean? That's not as bad. You could be a Republican, you could be a Democrat, cool. But I'm saying him saying he'll do anything to pay the bill, what is that anything? Yeah. I don't care what I gotta feed. I'm not crossing under my man for no money. You feel me? I'm not, you know what I mean? I'm not putting nobody's life on the line for no money. I'm not getting you fired from a job so I can take your job. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not doing nothing. If the world works like that, like if they offer me, we're both going for a position, or you have the position, and they come to me like, yo, we like you better than that, third, I'm taking the position. Yeah. But I'm not going to be like, yo, he be having weed in his car in the morning. Yo, y'all should drug test them so I can get the position. That's what it sounds like he's saying.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Whatever it takes to make the bag, morally, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, because we don't know what the anything is.
I mean, for me,
the anything is crazy to me.
Right.
For
me, I agree with you, but the way I look at it, it's very similar to how you look at it. It's just like, I'm not knocking that that's how you are.
Yeah.
It's just, now that I know that's how you are, I'm gonna remove myself.
Yeah,
because now I know, like, there's definitely gonna be a time where you gonna be on some shit that I ain't on because of my morals, and I know you might still ride with it, and I don't even need us to have that type of conflict.
That's it. Yeah,
you liable to put me in a situation.
Yeah, so now you're gonna pick money over everything. So I already see that. Cool. Bless your heart. Not saying I ain't gonna dap you walking through the hallway. Cool. Do your thing, fam. I love seeing a black man make money. I see you on TV. I'm still, but at that moment, I just, in
that vein of being like remaining a real nigga, right? Mm-hmm. If you make a promise to somebody that you was cool with, to take care of whatever you say, whatever the promise is, when y'all not cool or on that same page no more, right? Does that now end that promise?
It depends on what the promise is.
Yeah, I'm about to say it depends on what it is. Like, I need an example.
It depends on what the promise is.
I'm gonna give you two.
Okay.
A female and a male.
Okay.
If you my man, I'm gonna go with the male first. If you my man and I say, yo, bro, I seen your upbringing and I seen the shit you go through, all like, yeah, perfect. I seen your life. I seen you build yourself up, and then LA fires took everything you had away from you, but we ain't cool no more. And people is you asking for help, but nobody looking out. We ain't cool no more, but I see that you in your worst time of need. Do you still like look out?
Do I like I got it? Like I'm
Yeah,
a
you
person
got
that
it.
I got it. Like got it. What's
Got it?
I mean,
You
like
got more.
I got
than
enough to hold him down and be good.
Like, are you asking me if
Oh,
they got
yeah.
like a GoFundMe? Am I gonna contribute to it?
Like that
Okay.
or perfect?
Little like that, or to like yo.
I'll personally.
Or are you asking like, is the person hitting me up and going like, yo?
They never hit you up.
I personally,
you just see that they down.
I personally hit him up or hit. There's always that mutual friend that
Like the
stay connected.
Delonte West situation.
Okay.
His ex teammates that used to play with him on Cleveland or Dallas or whatever, and then now look at his situation now where he's fucked up.
See,
Do you look out?
So that's gray area. So ex teammate doesn't mean they had to be friends. We
They're
also don't know.
coworkers, yeah.
We also don't know how Delonte West treated them as a teammate. Don't know, that. But if that's my man's, like if Delonte West is my man's and I got it, yeah, I'm gonna hold him down and I'm gonna do it select because I wouldn't want it to be where he gets comfortable or feel like it's coming from me. It would go through a third party. Like, somebody that's trustworthy, find this out. You know what I mean? Like a GoFundMe would be perfect. I would be anonymous. Don't let somebody I don't fuck with.
Or like
no
for
more.
me, honestly, it'll be on some like. I will at least offer. Like if we was cool at one point and I see you, like not a rough patch, like you down, like shit is really going bad.
Yeah.
I'm like I said, I don't have a problem reaching out. Like yo, Slime, I know we not whatever, but if you need something, let me know. And at that point, it's on your heart and on your ego. If your ego don't want to accept my help or whatever, that's on you. But I'll still offer.
Okay. In that scenario, I'll ride with y'all too. I would prefer the GoFundMe thing.
Yeah, I would rather not have to hit them up. That's why the GoFundMe is great. But if the GoFundMe not there,
I would,
and I see shit,
I would reach out.
So you would rather not have him know that it was you?
yeah, because I know sometimes people, because of whatever the situation that may have happened while we not cool, egos get involved.
Yeah.
And sometimes even when you down, you don't want to take shit from the person that you at odds with or just not on the same page with.
Yeah, but what if that token of help is the reason y'all get back cool?
No, but I'm saying that again, that's on that person though.
Okay.
Whether I offer, whether I do the GoFundMe, whether whatever, some people just knowing it came from you for whatever reason,
I'll send it back.
Yeah, like they'll let their ego get in the way of a blessing for nothing.
Nah, nigga, I'd rather starve and die. Like, bro, what?
For nothing. That's why I'm like, I would prefer to do it anonymously, but if I gotta reach out, I'm gonna offer, put the offer on the table, and if they take it, cool. If they don't, my conscience is clear because I know I reached out.
That's actually happened to me plenty of times with people that I used to be cool with. That like, they either start a rap career or they're doing the acting thing, and people will reach out to me like, yo, Ace, I don't want to step on no toes. I know I work with you, but I want to work with this. I'm like, oh yeah, it's so nice, yeah. So I don't talk to him no more, but you're nice. I don't know how to. You might want to DM him. I ain't got his info and shit. You know what I mean? But from what I know,
the branch for you.
You know what I mean? Like, and I always say like, yo, you doing business. Once y'all connect, that's y'all connection. Don't come back to me and say, Ace, you still got to do your due diligence, dot your I's, cross your T's. But from what I know, he handles business the right way. That's what I would say.
All right, so on a female point of view, then, a shorty used to mess with. You seen that her family upbringing situation's a little crazy. You seen that she went through the trenches, like, and you basically said like, yo, if I ever get this, that, and the third, does the promises go on after the breakup?
If she held me down, all right, so it's crazy. I love this conversation because I have this conversation all the time, like, because I was fortunate enough that the lady that I was with, and all three of my kids is with her. You feel me? So we've been grinding. We've been through some shit together. So I always tell her like, yo, if you was to move on this, that, and third, and the bag came after you moved on, you straight. Now, same way, would she accept it? Will her new husband let her accept it? With her, I don't care if she's good. I'm still gonna make her extra good. And I would tell whoever I'm talking to next that this is what's gonna happen when this bag comes, because I owe that to her. You feel me? She put the time in.
How do you explain that? I actually like that you said that. How do you explain that you owe that to her? Because she was with you during the
she was with me when we were shooting in the gym. So whoever's coming into that's like one of the first convos. Like, me and the mother of my child are on good terms. If she ever falls on hard times, we're helping her. Like, that's that's a convo. My kids is not gonna see their mother struggling.
Would you sit on the flip of that? Like if she was to do that with her child's father?
Yeah. If I have a lady that wouldn't help her child's father while he's down and they got kids together, I don't even want to be with you.
It depends on what you mean by help.
Help, I'm talking about finance. Like, yo, let's say the LA fire happens, and it's like, oh, fuck that, man. Like, yo, your kids go to the house.
I only said that because I remember that there was a few months ago. There was like this viral video going on where Shorty went to her dude and asked if her baby father could stay there for like a week.
Oh, no, we're not doing that.
And I was like, what?
No, we're not doing that.
Now, so that's why I'm like, it depends on what you mean by
We'll put them in a
help.
hotel, or if that's the case, or shelter. But we're helping. If you got kids that see the man, go over there.
If he active.
If he's active, like one of those active, but you got active fathers or mothers. I'm gonna put it on either role where the other parents, like, cause they're not together, it's like, fuck them.
Yeah.
Like, bro.
Nah, that's normal.
You feel me? But if it's like a non-active deadbeat dad, bro, you know what I mean? Beat it.
But I think I actually agree with you in that sense. Like actually, I've done that. Now that I'm thinking about it, I've done that where like me and somebody wasn't together no more, and just due to what we built, what we had, I still made sure they was good for a certain amount of time just so they could land on their feet.
That's it, yeah.
Just cause that's just what it was.
Yo, and you gotta remember, me, I'll be honest, I feel like I'm blessed because that's how I look at life. My karma is what I put out there, the energy I put there. You feel me? So the energy I get back is what I do I don't even expect people to do back for me, none of that. I just be nice. It's one of my clients.
No, that's also
I put that energy out there because I know why I did it. However they receive it, whatever they do with that, that's on them. Okay. You feel me? So I feel like cause my heart is so pure. So I've been blessed, bro. I'll be honest. Like times where I feel like falling, it's like a parachute just you know what I mean? Come out of nowhere. So I feel like that's the same scenario. Like I wouldn't want to see, somebody that went through the dirt with me struggling. I say that to say cause sometimes you see these artists or these basketball players, they blow up, then they leave the first mother of their child, and then it's just like, and I don't know the dynamics of every relationship, so I can't speak on things because the mother could have been cheating, could have been, but let's just say she was a good person to you throughout high school, college, raising your kid. Yo, you see them buying Birkins for the new girl they just met yesterday, and don't want to pay $5,000 child support for their kid.
See, for me, even and this is just for children, mothers of kids, and I wish more like black men would feel this way. I don't care, like I don't care what she did. Like let's say she wasn't a good person. Let's say she was mean, she was bitter, she was spiteful, all of those things. At the end of the day, she's the primary caregiver of my kids. So cool. Like my thing is, and I think a lot of men sometimes don't hear this, you can't expect a woman to take care of your kids properly if she ain't all the way good.
Yo, mental health, bro. Mental check you did.
So I'd be on the side of no matter what happened, no matter why we not together. She could have cheated, whatever. That's cool. At the end of the day, I want to make sure you good to make sure my kids is good.
Yeah, because you gotta make sure that the vibe that they in
is a good atmosphere.
Is a good atmosphere.
Again, I'm not saying that I'm gonna go above and beyond and do all this extra extravagant shit, but I'm gonna make sure you don't gotta stress, especially if I got it. I'm gonna make sure you ain't gotta stress about nothing.
Yeah, you taught me that. You actually, I've seen you do it, so it's not like you just talking out your ass right now. I actually seen you do that. I referenced the argument you had the before where you was like, yo, why you gotta pay her light bill? I'm like, yo, my child here. So.
Oh yeah. Cause I got into it, like this is an old story. Like I had exes who used to fight with me about like why like my baby moms would call me like, oh, I need the light bill paid or whatever, and she'll be like, yo, why are you paying these things for her? And I'm like, in your mind, you looking at it as I'm paying it for her. I'm looking at it like my kid live there and need light.
That's it.
She need groceries in the house because my kid need to eat. I don't care what she do.
That's not even a discuss, to be honest. And I've been in the household, so I know what it takes, son, to raise a kid with two parents in the household, how much time and energy and how much money it takes when they're on a single parent and they really got the kids, they gotta take them to school, that should probably be on auto pay.
Yeah.
The light bill probably be on auto pay.
That's what I'm saying.
I got your light, I got your gas, and throwing you money for groceries because them kids will eat you out of house and home.
For sure.
You feel me? And
absolutely.
then that's it. There's no questions about it, because if you live there, guess what? You would have to do that. for the kids.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Some people, and again, this ain't even on. I don't want to just put it on men because there's deadbeat
like
women too.
Yeah,
there's deadbeat women too. But there's some people who just don't understand what it takes to like me and my baby moms. I could talk freely about this. Me and my baby moms ain't on the best of terms. We not like we don't argue as much anymore, but we used to go back and forth a lot. Even in those moments of back and forth, and Stiz will tell you, like, even in those moments of back and forth, she could call me for anything.
Yeah.
If she was jammed up, she could call me. If she needed something, she could call. Like, perfect example, she was in school at one time. Me and her not on the best terms. Like, she's caused a lot of drama in my life.
Yeah.
To say the least. But then she hit me and we was just talking about something and she was just like, yeah, I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna pay for my books for school. She in college. Right. I gave her the money to pay for the book. She didn't even ask, but I did. And then people around me was like, yo, why would you do that? Like, and I'm like, because if she get her degree and get a better job, she's in a better position to not have to ask me for shit later. Like, why wouldn't I want her to be in a better position when she got my kid?
That's it. 100%.
I don't know. Some people just don't think about it like that.
They don't think about it like that.
How long do y'all deal with a girl holding some fuck shit you did over your head?
24 hours.
Huh?
24 hours.
Wait, what?
24 hours.
Explain how you get that off.
20. Yo, look, I'm not saying she's gonna be over it, but I'm over it after 24 hours.
I know, but every time y'all get into an argument, she throw it back in your face. How long does she get to do that?
Or how long she gets to do that? I mean, as long as she wants it, it's not gonna affect me or bother me. As long as it's not affecting or bother you, could get whatever you want off your chest. Say whatever you want, but we off that. If you already accepted me, and I apologize, and it's also I can't be repeating that offense.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the key right there.
I can't be repeating that offense.
That's key.
All right. Now, if you're repeating that offense, she can drag it. Now, if it's something that's similar to that offense, like it wasn't the same thing, but it's like, and that time when you, I don't want to hear that.
What if you get caught cheating differently?
I mean, still cheating. Cheating is cheating. So if it's about a chick, you cheated, and that was on your back, then you get caught again texting and going on a date, it's still the same thing. That gets brought up. Now you got two double whammies.
Yeah, but this time it's with your family member.
What?
So it's different.
Wait, what?
Yo, I don't think you said that right.
No, not my family member. It's with her family member. I cheated with her family member.
Oh, you cheated with... Oh.
That's different.
Well, that's worse though.
Yeah, but it's different.
Yeah, but again, wait, hold on. That story just
before it was a random girl.
How you still alive? That's the question.
Hey, I got away with it. I get it.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
Random girl is the mouth. Family member is. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming here today.
Thanksgiving just a little weird.
We lost a beautiful soul because yeah, right. I wouldn't be on this podcast right now. I'm letting y'all know right now.
I'm just saying it's different though. So the offense is
it's in the same ball league. So I would let her. I would have to eat that. Take it on the chin. When I fuck up, I take it on the chin. I'm 100%.
I mean, that's the fastest way to get over it.
Yeah,
but if I say I'm alright, if I fuck up and I say yo, I fucked up, let's move on. I can't dictate how long it takes for her to move on.
No,
I understand that. As a man, I understand. Like I fucked up, and I'm cool. But you may need to take the time that you may need to take.
Yeah. How
long does she get to throw that back in your face before you go, all right, I'm out of this shit? Because I don't know what to tell you.
It depends on what, like I said, is it something I'm doing to trigger? If it's nothing I'm doing not to trigger, I can't stand that for too long, to be honest. Okay. If I'm doing things right and she just keep bringing that up, like that's like an insecurity for her. We could work through it for after a while. It's like, all right, you figure that out, and I'm gonna figure me out. And this just can't work because I'm telling you that's not what I'm doing. You feel me? You're not gonna every night check my phone, smell my dick when I come through the door. Like crazy. You know what I mean?
I think it depends on what I did, but I also think it depends on how I'm moving afterwards.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Now I was thinking back to the original question with Marty and Marty's wife. I told you I just watched it, so it's fresh. I'm gonna let her live. He let her live, but he brought that up constantly throughout the series. Like, yo, you cheated.
Yeah, but the same thing we said earlier is true. You can't dictate how long it takes somebody to get over what you did to them.
And that depends on what those conversations is going on. So if she's on some shit like, why you don't let me get say, or you don't trust me, and he's responded with, that's because you cheated, she's bringing it up. It depends on how that conversation's going, or what they're talking about. You feel me? Like me, if I cheated on my lady, right, with a bottle girl at Starlet's, I'm not even mentioning I'm going to Starlet's, because I already know where that's going.
Yeah, you saying you're going to Starlet's is starting the argument.
That's already, oh, you going to Starlet's? Oh, you want to see that bitch? You already know where that's going. We going to the club. Now she sees the videos that we was at Starlet's.
See, my girl would say you're omitting facts about the situation, therefore you're lying. Because you said the club, which is true. But if you was to tell her you going to Starlet's...
No, all right, hold on. If she told you she don't want you going to Starlet's no more, I wouldn't go.
Okay.
If I'm in a relationship with her and we got over it and was like, all right, so I don't want you going there because I don't see the... But if it's just like...
Look, we old men. My girl told me one time, you omitted telling me something and now you're a liar, and I couldn't get out that argument. So I'm asking right now for y'all expertise on how to get out these things. Because when she say shit like that, she be right. But I'm like...
I mean, you got to keep it. You got to keep it funky. Like it is kind of true. Like if I'm going on a business date, right, and it's like, all right, let's say y'all invite me out,
Yeah,
and so be it. Your sister was my ex, and I got a new girl now, and I'm like, I'm going out with the fellas, but you told me your sister's coming with a homegirl. I'm telling her like, yo, wasn't even saying sister coming in. It's cool, like, because I know there's gonna be a video. There's gonna be a snap, and she's gonna be in the camera. I don't even want. I'm letting that off the rip. Now she's like, nah, I don't want you around that bitch. Yo, fellas, I can't go, cause I'm not arguing. I'm not jeopardizing. I'm not jeopardizing my household. If it's a peaceful household, that's a miss one dinner. I'm cool with that. Now, if she's like, oh, all right, yeah, baby, cool. I'm gonna go play the dinner.
That's that transparency thing.
Yeah, you gotta be transparent, 100%. Sometimes I overtell things.
Not honest. Transparent.
So I travel a lot, right? So like back then I used to have an issue with communication. It's just like, yo, let me know when you get to that club. Like I go to like 5 clubs at night, and I'm like, damn, I gotta tell you every club, every minute I'm in and out. But to her it's like, yo, we're not even in the same city. You traveling. Like I need to know you're safe. Things can happen in a split second.
Right.
It took like 5 different arguments for me to finally be like, oh yeah, she right. So I'll dead text, or my mans that's with me, I'll be like, yo, text her, let them know I got here. Oh, you were on our way to the next spot, and now it became easier. And to be honest, one time I had lost my phone or something, and she was able to call the spot, and was like, yo, he left his phone in his jacket. Then he like because she knew what spot it was.
Yeah.
And I was able to go back and get. So and that's not a big thing, but I'm just like, oh shit, you never know. God forbid something did happen in between. She at least knows that information of, yo, he was last here. But if she didn't speak to you in 5 hours, that shit could be.
I already know the vibes.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Talking to you made me realize I got communication issues.
Oh yeah. Communicate. I have communication issues, but I'm working on it. So now I say it with my chest. Like if it's on my heart, it's on my mind. I'm speaking up. 100%.
Because my thing is, I don't like that shit. I'll keep it 100. I don't like that. Like I don't like. I'm honest up front. Like here's where I'm going. Here's who I'm going with. This is what it is. Now I don't expect to call. Like why I'm calling you when I'm on my way home. Or something.
Think about it.
I don't need to talk to you throughout while I'm out.
Not throughout, but
this
like let's say you get to the spot. Yo, I got here safe. That's it. She's chill. She's good. Cause God forbid, yo, bro, we see it all the time. Yo, I'm about to hang with the book before y'all even get there. Some shit happened. Pulled over. And then she don't hear from you. Her mind, and it depends on the type of lifestyle and the people you hang out with too.
Oh,
so
yeah,
you gotta expect that. If you hanging out with knuckleheads and your lady's on your back about it, bro, just.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Talking to you is making me realize I might have some communication problems that I gotta work on.
I got some knuckleheads that be around me. And we've been in some situations that's just like, yo, you barely made it out. Like I need to know. You feel me? So,
understanding is part of the journey, bro.
Yeah, that's it. But I'm not gonna be like, yeah, we just ordered a salad. Yeah, the chicken is coming out right now. Like, nah, that's not happening.
All right. Hypothetical. No one's cheating. But let's say you having a big ass argument with your girl. And whatever y'all are argument is creating subsequent arguments with other females in your life. So now you arguing with all of your people, right? Do you pay more attention to the subsequent arguments, or do you pay attention to the big ass argument with your girl?
That's layered. If the big ass arguments is causing the other arguments, I would try to attack that first, because then they wouldn't.
If the big ass arguments is causing the other argument,
Yeah, I would try to attack the big ass argument first. Like, see how we resolve that, so there won't be smaller arguments with anybody else. And it depends on the scenario. Like, that to me, that's a little broad.
I don't know, bro. I'm attacking what's in my face. So if all the other arguments are what's present in the moment, that's what I'm dealing with. Like, I deal with what's in front of me. That's kind of how I move through life. I don't like to deal with shit that I don't gotta deal with until I gotta deal with it. So if that's what's in front of me, that's what I'm doing. And then when I get home, I'll deal with this.
And I'm a Taurus too. When I said that 24 hours thing, like, I'm dead. I don't like arguing. You feel how you feel? Oh yeah, we got that. Are we in a resolve this? Are we fucking with each other? We're not fucking with. All right, I stopped relationships over things where people just didn't want, and then you don't exist to me anymore.
This my take on that, right? If my girl and like a side girl come up to me, I'm walking away. Blow this whole shit up. I don't give a fuck.
Yo, this has been his stance since I met him. Whenever he's presented with his girl and another girl, and it's just like in his face,
if they're right there in front of me, I'm not arguing. I'm walking away. Y'all argue. I don't give a fuck. Because in my mind, I don't come out of this winning at all.
I mean, you could.
No, I've seen him do it.
All right, look, depending on what it is, that's another transparency conversation. Like, yeah, I fucked up. You got to own that. You feel me?
I'm bringing this up because I seen Dion on Club Shay Shay. Mm-hmm. And he said that he walked in the crib and his girl and his side girl was in there arguing, and his way out of it was, which one of y'all staying with me? That would never be me. I walk in the crib and my girl and my side girl there, I'm leaving.
Bro, I told you gotta make an executive decision.
And when I come back, whoever's there is who I'm talking to.
Nah,
I come back home.
When it happened to me, he was there when it happened to me. My girl and my side girl both walked up to me. I'm at work, by the way. I can't leave my post because I'm at work. Mm-hmm. So they walked up to me, and my side chick go, "So this your girlfriend?" At that point, you gotta choose one. This is what I think. So I said, "Hell yeah, I've been told you that's my girl." That's it. And then I hugged my girl, and then she was like, "Really?" I said, Yep.
Don't act like you didn't know. Like,
see, but that
was an executive decision.
I understand that, and more times than right, you're probably right. I'm walking away. And I've seen it work. I've seen it work that way. It's just my mind won't let me register.
Yeah. But I've also seen it work for him his way.
That's what I was going to say.
Because he's been caught dead to rights and just started leaving. He won't even entertain what he just got caught doing.
Yeah. Because now in my mind, yo, you didn't give me a chance to explain, but I got you one-on-one.
Yeah, and
so I could talk.
That's the perfect, like, what you say can be used against you in the court of law.
That's where it be coming
from. At that moment, like... Oh no! This, and then the side chick's like, wait, but this receipt say.
But here's the con to what I do, because if I leave y'all together, y'all could talk. The one thing women get hurt on, we say this all the time. One thing that women will always hurt on is they don't talk to each other.
Mm-hmm. They fight. They won't really.
They won't talk. So if you catch me dead to rights, you could really crucify me, nail me to the cross if y'all talk, because timeline's gonna add up, text message gonna get seen. But the minute you bring me together and I get to separate y'all, you just lost.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna say how I know this works, but I know it works. My problem is with the big argument, little arguments. I can't. In my mind, I gotta take care of the big argument first, right? Like, that's the right thing to do. But also on the flip, I might lose that.
Yeah, you don't want no L's on this out.
So let me secure these little ones, because I know I could win these little ones.
My son said I need them wins to boost my confidence.
And I probably got to work my way back into good graces with the big argument, so I can use these little ones as emotional crutches while I'm working through my main situation.
My mans do not like losing.
Yeah, I respect
arguments.
it. I respect it.
I just feel like that's the...
Like, no bullshit, the other day, he called me. I don't know what I was doing, but he called me, and he's telling me something about an argument he had with his shorty, and he's like, she not wrong, but I feel like I could argue this. I feel like there's a way I could argue this. And I was like, bro, you could just take the L on this.
I told you it's them transparent versus honesty conversations. Because I didn't lie to you. I just didn't tell you everything. But I didn't lie to you. But her thing is, because you didn't tell me everything, you technically lied. I'm like, you right, but you wrong. Because I know I didn't lie. You feel me?
I mean, I get that, because sometimes telling her everything can cause a bigger argument. Yeah.
Yeah, but you got to take that on the chin.
I'm like, whatever, man. Last thing before
I just was in a situation like that, to be honest, right? Where it's like, damn, I was trying to, I avoid mentioning something to kind of protect the stress. Because, you know, as men, you got to sometimes protect, you know,
for sure,
the stress. So you got to take it on and just, I'm eating and I'm like, damn, I want to say it. But at the same time, like, you going through your own shit, I'm going to take that. Then she found out another way. And it's just like, yo, why you ain't telling me that? And I'm like, you know, you're right.
That's my girl thing. She don't want to be caught off guard with information.
Yeah. So I thought
she feels worse.
I felt like, okay, I could handle the situation before you. Yeah. And it was like the day I was handling it, of course, it got, you know what I mean? But after I had to explain, because it's like, you're mad now and you're taking it out. Like, there's no solution. Sometimes, and I'm just going to say, because I'm a man speaking on women, it could be the same vice versa, but women tend to react emotionally. And I'm like solution orientated. You feel me? Like, yo, if, for example, me and you, we cool, we boys, you know I get drunk a lot, right? You be telling me like, yo, bro, stop that drinking shit, this, that, and third.
Yeah.
And then I get drunk and I'm driving a car, my own car. We get into a little accident. You're gonna be like, yo, I keep telling you, you drinking, nigga. That's why we got into the. But at that moment, you're not gonna be barking like, yo, he was drunk. You're gonna be like, all right, yo, here we're gonna play this off. You'll try to talk straight. You know what I mean? We go straight into solution. Your girl gonna be in the car like, I told you about this drinking. This is why we in this scenario now. Now everybody know you drunk. You feel me? Like, and that's what I be trying to say. Like, I be trying to avoid certain situations because y'all gonna react off emotions. We gonna take it on the chin and try to find a solution.
Yeah, but I learned this actually like in the last like 2 years, talking to a lot of women. Apparently that's part of the problem. Like, apparently sometimes they telling us shit because they just want us to hear it. They don't want a fucking solution. They don't want us to try and solve the problems. They don't want us, like, they talking to us to vent. So my new approach with women a lot of the times is, are you telling me this for me to help, or are you telling me this for me to hear you? Like, I start a lot of conversations with that now, because a lot of times you know, like a girl would tell me something and she's talking to me, she getting it all out, and I'm going, well, that was stupid, you shouldn't have did that, you should have did this, or maybe you should do this, or handle this like that. And she get annoyed and she's like, yo, why? Like, I didn't call you for this. I called you to talk to you, to vent to you. And I go, you got to make that clear. I mean,
yo, look, that's
you
cool.
got to make that clear.
That's cool, but it depends. Somebody like me, I go through a lot. So women be thinking men, because we keep our head up high. I got too much shit on my mind to hear and you're not trying to solve it. Hey, you just want to tell me all the negative things and bad things and complain. I'm not trying to hear that.
Just say, that's crazy.
Yeah. And that's it. If that conversation is stopping right there, then cool. But if it's like continuing, like, we're going to find a solution, or don't complain about it.
Oh, no. Like,
don't say that.
What I've learned is
I'm saying that. No.
Nah, because what I've learned is this. If you tell me some wild shit, cool. You tell me the same wild shit happened again in a different way, but it just happened again,
that's your fault.
At this point, now I don't care whether you asked or not. Hey, man,
that's
you
what I'm saying.
need the XYZ. And if you react poorly to me telling you that, cool. But the very next time you try to tell me about this, hey, man, I'm gonna hit you back. We not talking about this no more.
Yeah, because I can't, son, I can't be somebody's like pouring into me negative information.
Oh, yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, especially the same
out.
Scenario over and over, and then I'm just supposed to hear you. Like, we're not trying to solve that. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I care for you, if you my girl, my sister, like, we're gonna try to solve that. Like, what can we do to? What can I? And if you're not trying to solve it, then that's on you. I don't want to hear about that.
Yep.
Talk to your girls.
One more thing before we get into you and what you got going on. I saw you posted that video the other day about the school in Harlem with the little kid that they got a text that he I think he got a text that he tripped or he fell or some shit like that, and then the face was crazy or whatever. I bring that up because in like seeing that story, I seen another story about a school in Long Island that is designed. They got like a timeout room. It's in Comac, Long Island. They got like a timeout room where they would just put kids in there. So when the mom seen it, shit look like a jail. Like the room is set up like a jail. So I'm asking, like, you think there's some type of programming going on? Because at first the Harlem school, I'm like, oh, that's that. They doing some wild shit to the black kids. They doing it to the white kids in Long Island. So it's like, is the whole system on some programming shit? You think? I got another like conspiracy theory question after this, but I just want to hear y'all thoughts.
It depends on how deep you want to get into this, because true say,
I ain't trying to get canceled.
All right, we not gonna get canceled, but true say, school itself is programming.
Yeah.
School is nothing but programming people to wake up, go to school for 8 hours, do work, and go home. So it's preparing you for the workforce. It's preparing you to go to work.
I look at it as a big ass daycare because I don't want to be with my kids 8 hours.
On the parent side, yeah. On his side, I look at it the same way.
Yeah.
It's basically like a program to get the working class. You feel me? So like now, like you got so many people doing things online and opening their own businesses and
a lot of homeschooling is going on
I'll
too.
be honest. I went to school. I got my degree after everything I did. I just recently got my degree, and it's just like, that shit ain't doing nothing. And the only thing that's doing something for me is, oh shit, you ace, right? I swear to God. Not one person asked me for my degree. Not one person. I could walk into any office, sit at any cubicle, and they don't even know if I have a degree. Just keeping it 100. That's the world we live in now. It's really about your network, who you know. You feel me? Just like you said, my frat brother. Yeah. They're going to bring that person on. You know what I mean? And I had that conversation with these artists now because, you know, the artists that blew up on our age, they was like the first to do it. Yeah. So if you was from Marcy, it was like, oh, that person is the hottest. We're going to run with him. Mm-hmm. But now that class is up, they got kids. They got nephews. They got the mans in them that was around them, their kids and stuff. So if they trying to rap, guess who they looking out for? Guess who they trying to put in positions? So you gotta contest against that. If you don't got that, what they call that, neo, what is that? Nepotism.
I fuck with nepotism.
If you don't have that, because your parents ain't, you gotta work 10 times harder. Because Kanye's gonna put Northwest on before he put on another kid that's nice from New York.
Every time.
Every trip. No matter if she sound bad, whatever y'all talking about, Beyonce's putting Blue Ivy on that stage to dance with her. But there's a kid out there that probably went to dance school, went to everything, and is fiending to dance. But can we knock Beyonce for putting her daughter on? But that's the class. That's why I be telling artists, like, you're competing with that already. You feel me? So, yeah, like.
Another thing down the vein of this conspiracy theory, and y'all let me know how y'all feel about this. In Houston, the mayor got on a presser and said that they're shutting down a lot of the property rooms around the city because they got a lot of like evidence that's no longer. They trying to get rid of evidence because it's piling up, and some of the evidence is no longer like beneficial to the cases. But all of that sounds good. The thing he said on this presser, a national news press, he said that he has 400,000 pounds of weed that only the rats are getting to enjoy. So, knowing this country and knowing how things move, you think this is he's just trying to get this shit off? Because 400 pounds of weed is crazy.
Yeah.
So you think he's just trying to like get it off? Not him specifically, obviously, but because he's saying, like, the news is saying that this potentially starts out in Houston, but it's going to expand across the country because it's evidence lockers across the country.
I mean, it makes sense. They can't let that shit sit forever. And if it's getting chewed up by the rats, the city going to use it, put it in the dispensary, sell it to them, and make money for the city. Yeah. That's what they're going to do. I'm not saying it's right or wrong. What I'm saying is that's probably what they're going to do.
That was weed. What about, like, the other shit? Because they saying, like, the evidence was getting tampered with, like.
You got to remember, if he said 400,000 pounds, it was probably 900,000.
Oh, you think he already got
they already done made that.
So as long as somebody else heard that shit and didn't think like he already got someone, because in my mind I said 400,000.
Yeah.
Why would you?
That's like a random number.
Yeah.
It was. It was
who weighed that up?
It was 1.2. Check what type of car he drive.
He said the number was too round.
Yeah, son, 400,000. Who weighed that?
Yeah.
Anyway,
And I'm not mad at them either.
Yeah, get your shit off.
Do your thing.
I'm never mad at nobody.
People be mad at people in power that get to just get in power, bro.
I say that all the time, bro.
Because I let you know, I'm in the power to make a couple of dollars.
I got 1 pound of marijuana. That's all I'm saying. Just the one.
They be in there like
the rest is gone.
We found $5 million in cash.
No, we
y'all
did
better
not.
have found 20. Because I'm telling you, right, I go in that room first.
I found $1.
What y'all paid me? $76,000 a year. There's $1 million right here. Oh yeah.
I ain't find no $5 million. I found the $1, and that was it.
That's it.
That was it.
It's like he must not have been a good drug dealer.
Hey, yeah, man, he's trash. Anyway, like I said earlier in the top, we got my man Ace here. What's your beef with the promoters, bro?
Laziness.
Okay.
I want them to just put in a little more work. And not all of them. I feel like they're disconnected from the crowd. It's more like a popular, and it's crazy. I started speaking on this, but they got a whole podcast. Kenny Burns and them at ATL, like the old school promoters.
Yeah.
And they basically saying the same thing I'm saying. Like, promoters used to actually work the streets, work the clubs. Now they come in like they the celebs. They walk in, their bottles coming behind them. They're in the section. They're not talking to nobody in the park. Yo, I see it all the time.
That's because the baddies be texting them saying they outside. They gotta go outside and get them.
Nah, they don't even be doing that.
Damn.
They phones be off on the day of the party. And it's cool. You can't help everybody, but I feel like it's a disconnect between actually promoting and just wanting that clout look that, oh yeah, I packed this out. I got these people to come. Hey, it's me. Like, parties be boring, bro. I'm in a lot of parties.
I was just about to say the same thing because I'm not a big party person. Everybody who know me know I don't really go to clubs like that. But the last few I've been to, shits was boring as hell. I was like, why are we paying all this money to do this shit? So my thing is, I remember like growing up back in like at our age, you know, fucking Griffin and shit like that. Like shit used to turn up. Now these shits is horrible, and I'm like, I'm not doing
not,
this.
Not all of them. I go to a few where like the girls are dancing, the DJ is engaging, the promoters hosting, and that's the events that I like to go to.
Some DJs
a lot of them
that
I'm
be
obligated
trash
to go to. Yeah, we were just talking about that DJ ride. I was having a car ride, and I'm just like, it'll be 4 DJs on the bill, and they feel like all 4 of them got to play the top 20 songs that's out now. Like, bro, we have
I ain't gonna
years
say
and
no
years
names,
of
but I've
music.
been to some parties where these like high popular DJs just get there and just press play on a playlist to me.
Yeah.
That's what it just
Yeah, that's
feel
exactly
like.
what it is.
Just
They
do
got
a few scratches with they, and then they pre-tape they drop. So it's like, I could do without you today, my nigga. Like, I've been in Barcode. Barcode is good for that. The shit we went to.
Oh yeah.
They good for that, bro. It be like trash in there. But aside from you attacking the, fuck all that. I wasn't gonna ask you no money and violence shit, but I'm at, why you ain't kill that Mr. nigga, bro?
I did at the end, season 2. He
Yeah,
dead.
he should have been dead, bro.
Listen, you got to grow into that. We all know the crazy thing is money and violence. Like when we first started it and we had to pick the characters, Mo told me like, yo, you're gonna be the most significant character in the show because most people are gonna relate to you. And I promise you, by the time season 2 ended, I had the biggest growth.
Okay.
The transition of growth. You feel me? Because it's like, I got pushed to that point. Some people don't see that. It's like, I tried to get a job. I tried to do things the right way. I've been getting bullied. Rafe didn't want to let me on no jobs. But then I can't see my kid if I got no money. The little money I do have, there's a bully taking it from me. You feel me?
That's actually right. You're relatable.
And then the one time I got tested, which was during the robbery, I held my mans down. Had no problem shooting the gun. The next time they try to shoot the Shane, I held them down. So it's in me. I just never been in scenarios
never been pushed
where
to do it.
You feel me? Now that I realize it's in me, oh, mister, I'm coming for you now.
Yeah.
Like,
now what's up?
I'm like, what's up?
The whole series, I'm like, this motherfucker. So
yeah, I was pissing people off.
And then you got Shane next to you.
Yeah, I'm glad it was one of those things. Was like, now you got to handle that yourself. You feel me?
Yeah.
And Mr. never tried that when I was around. And when he did, Shane shot at him.
True.
In front of that building.
True.
What you got from me, Shane? First thing he did was shoot at him. Like, nigga, what? And I was like, damn, why would you do that? Because I got to deal with him when you're not around.
That's true. Yeah, I always wanted to ask you that shit. So shoot that nigga, bro. What are you doing? What do you mean? But besides all that, you got the clients that you mentioned, and you promoting. You went to school for the media and all that, right? Mm-hmm. What school you went to?
DeVry.
DeVry? Mm-hmm. Nice. And you said that degree ain't really
Not yet.
Not yet.
You feel me?
Is it like a rub shoulders thing? Like you gotta just.
I mean, I guess because you're talking daily, you're talking to people that's in the same field as you, so it's kind of like a networking thing. Because that person might be in Indiana doing the same thing I'm doing, so when I go to their city, it's like, oh yeah, he said, yeah, this guy I went to school with. So that's why I feel like school is really about networking. It's not the degree itself. So you do 4 years. Like if you want to be a lawyer, you're doing 4 years with, or however it takes for law school, with people that are going into politics. Senators, you know what I mean? Those are your
lawmakers and shit.
Lawmakers,
like that.
those are your friends. You feel me? So now, you know, you can
see it
call
all
a
the time
judge.
though, because they be like, "Yo, yeah, like you said, that's my
Like,
judge."
oh yeah, man. We was in class 07 together. You know, so I feel like that's what school is. That's the importance of school. And I wish I went earlier on. My mom was trying to get me to go. So the reason I went into school is because my mom had passed away.
Oh,
so
yeah.
once she passed away, I was like, let me do this school thing just for her and see it through. Actually see it through. It was hard as shit, but yeah, we did it.
I feel like I've had similar situations. To y'all point earlier with the new clubs and all that, I like networking events only because it's giving me a chance to be in a space with people that I necessarily won't be in the space with.
Exactly.
Yeah. So it's like the club is cool. We dance with some girls, get some music. You know what I mean? Drink some drinks. But if I could be in a room of people of like mind or of different type of mind frame where I could leave with an opportunity where I could potentially, if it may not be an opportunity for me, I could put my mans on. Like I meet, like you said, a lawyer, and my man's fighting this immigration shit. Like yo, I happen to know an immigration lawyer. I just met him the other day.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Like I like those type of situations. So I like that you be moving around with that.
Yeah, that's how I base my event. So like even with last night, I had Kai Baby come out with me, like she was one of my special guests. And you know, I don't put nobody above people, but she's been working a long time. She has a lot of accolades, you know. So when it comes to independent artists, we'll say she's a little higher on the ladder. And I had other independent artists with me, and they was like chilling. Like that's the vibe connection. So it's just like, oh yeah, I got to rock out with Kai Baby. Next time we're in the club together, they rock. Then eventually it ends up they're doing songs together, and like that bridges a long gap of. Oh, just seeing her on Instagram, yo, how much is a feature? And I getting answered in the DMs. You feel me? Like, I just bring all my people together. You get what I'm saying? Some are promoters, some own weed dispensaries, some are podcasters. Like, that's who I deal with. People that, so anybody that's in my section is somebody. Like, I tell my clients all the time, like, talk in my section. I'm not going to walk you up to nobody. If you feel like you too good and you want to sit in the corner, that's on you. You might have just lost out on somebody that would have invested in you.
Yeah, I like this new wave of people that's doing that type of work like you. My son Nice is doing it with Pastor Aux.
Okay, yes.
They doing it fresh in
them, yes.
Yeah,
I'm supposed to go on the 5th. That's going to be my first one going to.
It's a good vibe. It's a good vibe. It's a lot of artists, a lot of radio people in there. They expanded too. Like they'll have vendors. So people like want to sell foods or whatever, they'll have it set up for you in there. So it's a good vibe. I hope you enjoy it. Because it's more or less the streamlining things that you do.
Yeah, that's why. But I travel. People don't know. For the past 4 years, I come to New York. I don't even live in New York. So I travel Thursday to Sunday. They always do that shit like on a Tuesday or Wednesday.
Yeah.
So that's what be the toss up. You feel me? So
yeah, so it's cheaper to host to get the building those days.
Yeah,
Tuesday, Wednesday.
Yeah, for events like that too.
Yeah, and they be doing it. I've been to 2 of them. It's pretty cool. But when I went to those and I just like following you, I've seen like it's more or less the same thing because you do put a lot of people on. Like it's a high promotional value on your page. So when I see you like getting in your bag for them, like oh nah, I got tap in with son because the shit you talking is real shit. Like you hook. A lot of people don't know like you hooking them up. Not you specifically, but a lot of people don't know like you hooking them up on the prices and the opportunity is there once you take it. And a lot of people don't see opportunity unless a bag is attached to it.
Or clout.
Well, clout is a new bag.
Yeah.
So I know people, we've seen people right too that would throw away their life to be famous.
Well, I had my mans. He's really my mans. He like hold me down. So it's not nothing like where he didn't think it was working, but subconsciously he didn't see how big of a year he had. So I told him now, it's the end of the year, do a recap of all the shows you did. He did 52 shows for the year. 15 of them with major artists.
Oh, that's
you
dope.
get what I'm saying? But while you're going through it, it just seemed like, I'm in this club, I'm in that club, I'm in that. Yeah, bro, that's an amazing year.
What do you look for in a client?
Money.
Okay. Talent don't mean nothing? Or?
Nah, yo, I love that question. So I tell people all the time, if Lil Nas X came to me as a client and said, yo, is Old Town Country Road a song that's gonna blow up? I'd be like, no, but I'll take your money and push it for you. And that's the #1 song. It holds the record for the #1 song on Billboard. I would have turned that song down immediately from the first listen. It got catchy to me after. So I'm not the judge of what's gonna pop. The people are. You feel me? So we're gonna put you out there. Now your work ethic, your personality, what clicks, and sometimes it's just you dropped it at the right moment.
Right moment, yeah.
You feel me? Like right now, this podcast, it could be something I said, or cause my hat funny, some shit that just makes it like, oh, look at that moment, and it blows up.
Yeah, people be joking niggas into a bag too. I seen that a lot. Like people be clowning people into a bag.
Yeah. Like the girl that I still ain't see her paid, but the cooking with Kate Kaya, them girls that was hating on her made her lit.
Yeah, we said the same shit. We was like, we ain't understand it. All y'all hating it, but y'all reposting it, which made her more popular.
Yeah.
Then
I
whatever.
Get it.
Now she getting features on cooking shows and like y'all just made her
We
bad.
need more people to hate us.
Yeah, I love them. I love the people that don't. When people write like, yo, hey, stop rapping this and that, I repost that too.
Well, yeah.
Because I want people to laugh and
Now
kiki.
I want to know why they telling you to stop rapping. So I'm gonna go listen to your song.
Yeah, exactly.
And they go extra spin for you.
That's it.
And if I like it, they go 2 extra spins.
You feel me? I repost it all. So people, you know, and the internet is funny. You don't know these people, man. When we was in school, they used to separate us by class. It'll be, you know, SPED, this. You don't know who's on the internet. You could be arguing with somebody that had 5 teachers. That's telling you your song is whack. And you're like, well, I'm a real rapper. And that person's like, I'm just saying, I'm just keeping it on it.
It be shit like that.
You don't know who's on the other end.
Nah, that's a fact.
Telling you your shit is whack.
I don't know. I think that's why, like I said, I think we just I personally, I'm gonna speak for me. I got work to do, bro. Cause I try and I can't, bro. Like I see niggas arguing on the internet, going back and forth with like people in the, like, bro, we had like one of our clips go crazy. It had like, well, is it over 1 million now?
It's over 1 million.
All right, 1 million. And it was just me talking about a past experience I had with a girl where I cheated, got caught, whatever. And niggas is in the comments going crazy. Shorty must have been ugly, this that, and the third. Like, they going crazy. And I'm just like, okay. Like, what you want me to do? But my other people was like, no, engage with that. And I'm like, why am I engaging with crazy people online? I don't know these niggas.
And I repost them, talk back. I did gain some weight. I mean, like
I don't know how to, like, I don't, like, and I guess I said I gotta work for myself. No, I don't take none personal. I don't care. And I think that's my problem. I gotta learn how that even though it may be something I don't want to do, this internet shit is resourceful and it helps because I don't do this shit. Like I be like, bruh, I don't give a fuck. I'm not going back and forth with these niggas. I don't like none of this shit affect my everyday life. So I'm gonna go about my life. But sometimes you gotta get into this shit to, you know.
Yeah, engagement is big on content.
That's a fact, man. Where can niggas reach out to you at?
Ace General on anything, man. Ace _General_. Every platform, that's the name.
Alright, you taking clients still? Or?
Yeah, every day. Shout out to Jenny French. She's here. That's my newest client. She's my latest client.
Shout out.
Actually, Flowboy Deuce is the latest client. Came right after her, the day after her. Shout out to Flowboy Deuce. He's from the Bronx. Dope artist.
Is it like a time contract situation, or how you?
I do it monthly. I actually have clients that in the beginning of the year I did like a yearly payment that turns out to be cheaper than paying it monthly. So they'll just do the whole year with me. And it's not contract, so you could do this month and not have it next month.
Yo, do you hide the numbers? I don't want to get in your business, but do you hide like, here's where you was at before me, here's where you at now? Do you show like the potential growth?
They see it. I don't gotta. They know the difference. They could tell. Go back on your Instagram. You feel me? Like, this is what you was doing before. It's obvious. Anybody that's worked with me continues to work with me. Now, money might be an issue. Money don't grow on trees for people, so I understand that. So them not work. If you see them not working with me or I'm not pushing them as hard, they probably didn't pay. And it's not because they don't want to. Times get hard. You feel me? Like, and I respect it. And even if you've been my client before, like, once again, that's the whole friend not being your friend thing. If you was my client before, in January and in September, let's say, it's like, yo, what happened to that girl that performed at the? I'm not gonna say, oh, she's not my client, so I'm, oh yeah, her Instagram is, but I'm not gonna talk for you. You gotta go handle that. You feel me? You know what I mean? I'm not no hater, and my clients will be like, "Oh, thank you for sending this." I just put one of my clients. She ain't worked for me in like 6 months. She just got a movie role because she did one of my shows. The casting director was like, "Yo, I need her." Like,
Yeah.
And then her thing is like February 12th. She got casted for it. But I didn't hate. I didn't ask for a percentage of her bread. I didn't. You feel me?
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Well, that's all right. That's what's up. That sound like another one too.
Definitely do. Before we get out of here, I definitely just want to say thank you so much for coming on the show.
Appreciate y'all.
We appreciate you. We definitely happy that Brooklyn, look out for Brooklyn all day, every day.
That's it.
But y'all already know the vibes, man. We want to hear from y'all. We want to get to know what y'all think of this episode. We want to know what y'all think about Ace on here. Hit us up. You already know the vibes. So here's the thing. .pod on Instagram. SHTT pod on Instagram and Twitter. And if the social media thing ain't your thing, so here's the thing at yahoo.com. Hit us up. You already know the vibes.
Yeah, and if you're not into the visuals of it, you can reach us at any platform that they got podcasts. iTunes, Apple. iTunes is Apple. iTunes, iHeart, Spotify, wherever audio platforms is heard, we gonna be there. You know what it is.
Before we get out of here, because I don't want to hear y'all miles no more, the new merch will be out in like a couple months. Just give me a few minutes. Give me a little bit. I'm working. I got y'all.
Oh, yeah,
but the new merch will be out in a few months soon.
Definitely, I definitely need a sweatsuit too, man.
Oh no, we got you.
Man, we got
Size
you.
large. We here.
We got you.
Appreciate that. Y'all heard that on camera, right?
Nah, we got you for sure.
Nah, we got you, and I'm glad he said it himself because I told y'all last time to hit him directly. So get y'all merch, hit 2 directly. But yeah, man, I'm gonna just sign off again. Appreciate you for coming.
No doubt, man. Appreciate y'all, man.
Ladies, always ask the what are we question after we have sex. Go get the right answer every time. Fellas, just in case she look happy on the gram, slide in her DMs anyway, just to make sure she alright. It's your boy Stizzy, baby.
It's your boy too.
Y'all already know your boy Ace General, man. So
gone.
here's the thing. If y'all not watching this shit, what the fuck y'all watching?
That's what we want to know. We off this one.
Appreciate you.